McLemore, McLaughlin, and Allen. Allen, Dandridge. And foul by Trezvant. His third. So the fellow that saved at the baseline, and we thought we had lost him, he went practically into the crowd, Bob Dandridge, drew a foul at the opposite end of the court.
One shot.
Bob gets it again from Allen. Baltimore's ball. Now the Bucks are a minute closer. 11 to go. 91-77. Kevin Lockery, Jack Merritt around an unsold screen. Over to Lockery. 91-79.
You know, you have to say, Chris, that the Bucks are disorganized to some extent out there without Robertson in that backcourt. They rely on him so much that when he's out of there, they're running around. They're not as organized as they normally would be.
You know, Larry Costello agrees with you because he's sending Oscar in. Oscar left to wait. Gene Shue, meanwhile, has Gus Johnson ready as Lockery drives on Allen. Has it knocked away by McLaughlin. And now number 1 for Milwaukee, Robertson, number 25 for Baltimore. Gus Johnson, Trezvant is out. McLaughlin leaves the Milwaukee lineup. Carter looking for a shot. Dandridge on the rebound. Robertson to Allen. Tough one. It's Carter to Lockery. Lockery. 93-81. Lockery with 15 points. Robertson guarded by Jack Marin. Alcindor. Oh. 24 points. (95-81). 9.5 to go. So Lockery takes up the scoring slack for the Bullets. 17 points. 95-83. Lucius Allen to Coy McLemore. Unseld trying to defense Alcindor. Dandridge guarded by Gus Johnson. Robertson to Allen. And Marin tries. Gus Johnson to Carter. Carter to Lockery. Back to Johnson. Off balance. Out Dandridge for Milwaukee. Back outside to Robertson. McLemore under to Dandridge, guarded by Unseld. Nevertheless, 97-83. 8.5 to go.
I think now you'll see Milwaukee start to sit on the ball a little bit. They'll start to play a little cozy, chewing up the clock, and protect that lead that they have.
Unseld. 97-85.
You know, Chris, there will be a most valuable player pick of this championship series, and it's not an easy pick. Everything has been talking about Alcindor, but we've seen the influence of Oscar Robertson. So I think the folks at home should start thinking about their most valuable player, and it'll be very interesting to see who winds up the MVP of this series.
Wes Unseld drawing his 4th foul as McLemore leaves the lineup. Greg Smith, number 4, is in for Milwaukee. Alcindor, 25 points, 11 rebounds. Kevin Lockery, very slow, waiting for Unseld to set up a screen on Robertson. Lockery capped away by Allen. Robertson controlling it. Look at that lead pass to Dandridge. Robertson, he must have 4 or 5 eyes.
Well, see, he comes across, Chris, as he did on that play, drawing the defense to him, pulling 2 men to his side of the court, opening it up for Bob Dandridge.
100-85. This is Carter. Lucius Allen giving it to Smith. Good. 102 to 85. In the regular season, Milwaukee averaged 119. Baltimore 118. Unseld. Marin. Alcindor covering the loose ball. Robertson again to Dandridge. Unsold trying to knock it away. And it's the 5th foul on Wes Unsold. Loose ball foul, and getting the brunt of that physical contact, Greg Smith. John Tresman and Gary Zeller, number 11, move into the Baltimore lineup. And leaving, Gus Johnson and Carter. On the clock, 6:49 to go. Milwaukee 102, the Bullets 85. Alcindor. We have a jump ball, the first of the game, other than the start of it and the beginning of the quarters. It's going to be Marin and Alcindor. Zeller and Robertson diving for it. Lockery has it. Driving up, Marin. Jack Marin, 102 to 87. Now 6.5 minutes left in the 4th game in the best of 7. Zeller. Allen charging.
Once again, Larry Costello going with Lucius Allen and Oscar Robertson in the backcourt at the same time. There's 2 best ball handlers, and Baltimore now has to come out and apply the pressure, and Costello has 2 good ball handlers, and Allen and Robertson back there.
This is Wes Unsold feeding Zeller. Hey! 102 to 89. There's Greg Smith. 6 minutes to go in the game. Dandridge back out to Smith, to Robertson. Allen.
You notice how they spread out on offense so that Baltimore cannot double team the man with the ball. They spread out to the furthest corner.
It's a timeout with the Bucks leading the Bullets 104 to 89 at the Civic Center in Baltimore, Maryland. And at Civic Center in Baltimore, Maryland, Gene Shue trying to get a last effort out of the very tired and crippled Baltimore Bullets. There you see Skip Feldman, the trainer. Wes Unsold now will be playing the last 5 minutes and 50 seconds with 5 personal fouls. Talking about field goal shooting, Alcindor is 10 of 16. Oscar is 10 of 13. Dandridge is 9 of 14. Sounds like Twyman percentages.
No, not quite. There's Wes Unsold, and you can't say enough about him, Chris. He has done a great job during this whole playoff series against Philadelphia, New York, and against Milwaukee. And he's a great competitor and will be around for a long time in this league.
Kevin Lockery guarded by Oscar Robertson. Look at Oscar get those hands in as Unsold gets a hook shot. Short, Tresman faking. Good! 104 to 91. Greg Smith with 5.5 minutes on the clock. Robertson. 40-some feet away, driving closer. Smith. Ready. 106 to 91. Unsold to John Tresman. Now to Lockery. Robertson picks him up. Into Unsold. Blocked by guess who? And the battle goes on in the corner. A jump ball. And Dandridge thought that was a bad call. You know, after a long season, we salute the chief of the officials, the NBA, Mendy Rudolph, and his colleagues that we've watched do remarkable things. You know, they travel too and work hard.
Any game that Mendy's in, he's got complete control, and he's a real good official, and he's in control of this game.
Bob Dandridge, number 10. Now Lucius Allen. Robertson. Boy, 108 to 91. 30 points for the Big O. Gary Zeller. Greg Smith. Robertson to Dandridge. Unsel. Tresvant intimidated and missing it as a result by Alcindor. 108 to 91. Four minutes on the clock. Barron. (108 to 93). Alcindor, Smith. Whistle.
A foul on Jack Barron.
This is a great give and go. Watch how Alcindor hits Greg Smith. Greg got the jump on Jack Barron, and Alcindor hit him perfectly. That's the point I was trying to say. There's a lot of movement on this Milwaukee ball club without the ball, and that's why. They know that if they get open, they're going to get it from Alcindor.
Going to the line is Greg Smith. Rebound by Unsel. Always trying. This is Gary Zeller, who's not having the greatest touch tonight. And Bob Boozer now comes into the lineup. There's Boozer. Been with 4 different NBA clubs, but has been a great asset to the Bucks. Here's John Tresvant trying to get away. Unsel out to Fred Carter. 110 to 95. 22 points for Carter. Bob Boozer. Guarded by Carter into Lou Alcindor. Bob Boozer. He was caught by Mindy Rudolph.
A foul is on Bob Boozer, number 20.
Don't forget Wide World of Sports tomorrow. Live and in color from Terre Haute, the National Sprint Car Championships. All the great drivers. And then an interview, Howard Cosell with Hank Aaron, who hit his 600th home run this week. And you'll see films of that historic home run for the Atlanta Brave, who helped bring a world championship to Milwaukee when that team was in Milwaukee. And so tonight, little Gemütlichkeit in Milwaukee, no doubt, but still have 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. At the moment, a timeout at Civic Center with 2:54 remaining. The score, Milwaukee 110, Baltimore 95. We'll be back for the final minutes of this NBA contest in just a minute. Comparative statistics, and this is the 4th of the best-of-7 series. These are the comparative statistics for this game that has 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. 110 to 95. Milwaukee going into the preliminary playoff series. 4-1 over San Francisco. 4-1 over Los Angeles. 3-0 over the Bullets coming in here as we look at the Big O. And if they win this one tonight, the World Championship for Lou Alcindor, number 33, and the Bucks.
3 to make 2.
3 years in the NBA. 2 years for Lou Alcindor.
You think that has anything to do with it, Chris?
I would think so. Tresvant going up for the rebound, and he is charged with the foul. And Lou Alcindor goes to the bench, hands up in the air. His teammates are up, shaking his hand. The Big O comes over, as does Lucius Allen. And one of the few times you see Lou smile, but he had a big one right there. Lou Alcindor, 112 to 95, 2:42 to go.
I'll tell you, Oscar is so excited out there, he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's been waiting for this for about 11 years, and he went over and grabbed Alcindor. He's got a smile from ear to ear out there.
Of course, he had great success as a high school player at Crispus Attucks in Indianapolis. What a player he was then. And, of course, you saw him at Cincinnati University, and then you got a chance to play with him. Alcindor, incidentally, 27 points and 12 rebounds. And Oscar, an intentional foul on Kevin Lockery. Bob Grecian, number 18, gets into the lineup for the first time tonight. And let's see, who did he replace? Oh, Bob Dandridge. And boy, will these Milwaukee Bucks celebrate in Baltimore tonight to head home to Milwaukee tomorrow morning, and that'll happen then, too, I'm sure. I'm sure enjoying a great performance of Alcindor, someone like Bill Russell, who was involved in 11 championships in 13 years, Jack, and I know he can feel for a big center, a fine defensive and offensive player. Tonight, Wes Unseld had 23 rebounds and 11 points. 2.5 minutes to go. That's Gary Zeller and Lucius Allen. Robertson to Dick Cunningham. Bob Grecian losing the ball to Zeller, who tries to get it off. And the foul is called. Dory Murray coming into the lineup for Baltimore, and Larry Costello on the left. 12 years as a player with Syracuse and Philadelphia. He's done a molding job because he has super individuals, and it takes a fine coach to bring them together as a cohesive unit.
Well, I tell you, nobody works harder than Larry Costello. He watches those films all day long. He's constantly making notes, and he really works at it. There's a great hand for a great ball player. Everybody on Milwaukee congratulating him, and the people in Baltimore are showing him what they think of him.
Wes Unseld, disappointed. Coming up to the 2-minute mark. Gary Zeller on Lucius Allen. Dory Murray getting the rebound for Baltimore. All the Baltimore fans standing now. It's 113 to 90, or rather to a 100. Bob Grecian over Murray. Murray knocks it out of bounds. Jack Twyman now making his way to the Milwaukee Bucks dressing room. And with only 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining here at Civic Center, the score, the Milwaukee Bucks 113, the Baltimore Bullets 100. Big O. Milwaukee leading 113 to 100 with 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. And I wouldn't be surprised after the victory that Jack Twyman will do some interviews in the locker room. I wouldn't be surprised if his friend, the Big O, might douse him. We'll wait and see. Too much time out of bounds with the ball. The 21st Milwaukee turnover. Carter, 113 to 102, and for Carter, it's 26 points tonight. So on its 11-point lead with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the game. Oscar Robertson still directing his teammates, bouncing to Lucius Allen. Allen fading away now. Cross court to Roy McLemore. Over to Dick Cunningham as reserves, getting an opportunity to play, and Oscar tries one from 35 to McLemore, who changed his mind about shooting, gives it back out to his leader, Robertson, into Bob Boozer. Guarded by Dory Murray, number 40 of Baltimore. Bob Boozer. Okay. 115 to 102. 60 seconds away from a Milwaukee championship as Carter adds 2. 28 points for Carter. Double teaming now by Tresvant and Carter on McLemore. Tresvant gets the foul. He has 5 fouls. On the Baltimore bench, Gus Johnson, along with Jack Marin, Wes Unseld, and Earl Monroe. In 3 of the 4, they went far and above beyond the call of duty, really, with the injuries that they had sustained earlier. They are something. Dick Cunningham. This is Oscar Robertson. I've just received word that Sport Magazine has awarded the NBA Playoff Award, Most Valuable Player, to Lou Alcindor. It's a shame they didn't have two to give number one. Bob Boozer. George Johnson. Long to Gary Zeller. 25 seconds left in the game. And off the ball is McLemore to Oscar Robertson. Looking around, and he wants a timeout with 18 seconds left on the clock. Only 18 seconds remaining in this final game of a hectic NBA season at Civic Center, with Milwaukee leading Baltimore 116 to 104. The Big O, 30 points, 11 of 15 from the field, 8 of 9 from the foul line, plus 9 assists. Well, he gets to enjoy the final 18 seconds on the bench. We have the reserves out for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lots of them. McLemore, he gets 2. So for Baltimore, it's Trezvant, George Johnson, Gary Zeller, Fred Carter, and Dory Murray. 5 seconds to go. Zeller on the rebound. 118 to 106, and the Milwaukee Bucks are the champions. 118 to 106. And let's go into the Milwaukee dressing room, and here is Jack Twyman.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris. I'm in the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm so excited myself. These guys are going crazy in here. Wes Pavillon, the chairman of the board of the Milwaukee Bucks. Ray Patterson, the president. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, Jack. Thanks, Jack.
And Walter Kennedy, the commissioner of the NBA. Walter, was a great championship.
Well, of course, Milwaukee has had a tremendous team all season, and I think it's only fitting under the circumstances that they should finish one of the greatest seasons any NBA team has ever had in winning the national NBA championship.
There's the Big O! Oscar, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Big win for you. What do you feel? Is this better than the days that you've seen?
Oh, this is great. It's great, Jack. Finally got it.
This is 11 years in coming, right?
A long time, Jack.
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel wonderful. Great victory. Had a great team game.
What about this team, Oscar? Is this a great ball club?
I think we're coming, Jack. First year I'm with the club. I think we're going to lose. Have to get much better. Great guy. Big fella.
Hey, Luke.
Big fella.
Luke, congratulations. Oscar just paid you a great compliment. You had a great series. Congratulations. He was a big help. He was a big help.
Listen, Oscar played a hell of a game today.
How about yourself? You played a great game. Congratulations on the MVP.
Thank you very much.
How about the way Oscar put this ball club together? Don't you think that the addition of Robertson at the last year put a great ball club together?
Well, in this last game, we weren't all together today. We were missing some of our offensive plays. He just came right in, made the big play, got the rebound, put the ball in the hoop, made 3-point plays. He did everything.
Well, you had a great series. Oscar, this ball club has just about everything, doesn't it?
Well, we hope to get there, Jack. We're still improving. We're a young club except for myself and Boozer, but, we hope to be much better next season.
Oscar, you had a great series. I know you want to go over to your bench.
Yes,
Congratulations. Lou, congratulations.
Thank you very much.